Hi, everyone. It's Lori from Crystal Earth Magic. I wanted to take a minute today to just remind you of how amazing you are, of how brave you are, how courageous you are, how magnificent you are, how unique you are, and how loved you are. I know a lot of you are struggling. There's a lot going on in the world. Things look bleak from a 3D perspective. Again, looking at the higher perspective, we are all amazing pieces to this puzzle, this epic puzzle that is going on. None of us are here by mistake. None of us are here with nothing to provide to the collective. None of us are here doing nothing. We are all here for a reason. We all have a mission. You know, we are the bravest of souls to come down here into this paradigm, this reality that is so messed up. But yet, again, looking from the higher perspective, we see how beautiful it is. And when we were in spirit, before we came into this incarnation and many other incarnations, we looked down at Earth and said, oh, what a beautiful place. I can't wait to go down there and try to change it all. And we knew we had to come in and change it from the inside. You know, we can't just wave a magic wand up on our cloud in the spirit world and change Earth. We have to do it from the inside out. And so we bravely came down here, not remembering who we are. You know, the veil, again, the veil drops and we forget who we are. We forget our connection to source. We forget our mission. We forget how much help we have in the other realms. We forget how much we are loved, and we forget how important we are, no matter what it is we are doing, no matter what our mission is, no matter if we think we're accomplished or not accomplished, no matter, it doesn't matter. We are all here anchoring a higher frequency because that's what we came from. We came from love. We came from abundance. We came from source, you know, and while we're down here, we forget that. And the whole point of it is finding our way back. You know, my guides have told me many times that we came down here to see how far we could bring our light into the darkness. And we have done that. And now it's time to come on home, basically. You know, we brought our light so far into the darkness. We have shifted this paradigm that was so dark for so many hundreds of thousands of years. And we have shifted it all. And now we're impatient that it's not happening fast enough. And believe me, I get it. You know, there are days when it's like, oh, really? Can't we just get on with it? But you know, again, from the grand scheme of things, this is all happening very quickly, you know, and we just have to, when we're having those days where we just feel like we can't go on anymore, we can't cope, you know, people are having physical health issues, people are having financial issues, people are having relationship issues, all sorts of things, you know. A lot of you have found that you can't work at a regular job anymore because you see the evil behind the system, you see the dysfunction, you see the corruption, and it becomes difficult when most of the people around you that used to be your support system can't even hear you. They think you're nuts. But these are the times for the brave souls that we are. If you're watching a video like this, you're an old soul or a star seed or both. You know, you came in here with a mission to shift this entire Earth paradigm. So there is no mistake that you're here. You know, there's nothing wrong with you, even if you feel there is. You know, just stop for a minute. When you're having a day like that, stop for a minute and ask your source, God, your ascended masters, angels, your higher self, whatever you work with, ask them to remind you of who you are. Ask them to remind you how much you are loved, and just sit. You've got to stop. You've got to stop and come into that stillness, come into that meditation and just be still and ask. They want to help you. Oh my goodness. Again, I have said so many times, we are the ground crew. We're a team. You know, all of our aspects in the higher realms, you know, they're sitting up there looking at us going, dang, these people are doing an amazing job. I can't believe how wonderful they are. They think we're magnificent. They love us beyond anything that we can imagine. So I just want to take this little moment today to remind you of how loved you are, how appreciated you are, how your your expertise, your virtues, your talents, they are being extolled throughout the universe. There is a reason that you are here. And being who you are is the key, not being who somebody told you to be or who society told you to be, or all of the programs that were put upon us. That isn't the point. The point is being who you truly are, and a lot of us have become so separated from our true self that we don't remember who we truly are. So this is that time, the time when we think things are moving too slowly and some savior's going to come down and fix everything, or someone's going to wave a magic wand and everything's going to be better. Well, my dear soul tribe, it's not going to happen that way. It's not happening that way. There's not going to be some solar flash that makes everything okay and everyone's awake. No, you have to work for your ascension. You have to work the puzzle that we came down here to do. It's not that we have to earn anything, because we are already, completely magnificent and wonderful and loved. But down here in the earth paradigm, our soul is learning different things for the entire collective, the multiverse, the omniverse, and there are things that we just can't possibly understand with our little human brains, and that's for a reason. If we knew what was happening, then what would be the point, right? We came down here to bring our light into the darkness. And beyond all odds, we have shifted everything. So stop for a minute today. Ask your team to come in and help you remember who you are, to remember how loved you are. You've got so many beautiful beings, a lot of them parts of you in higher dimensional realities. You've got God, source, you've got your ascended masters, the archangels, the angels, all of your team, your guides, whatever you want to call them. They love you beyond anything you can imagine. And they want you to remember who you are and that you are that love at your core. So whenever you go to react with criticism for yourself, to judge yourself, stop for a minute. Just stop for a minute and feel the love that is being radiated to you from the higher realms. Feel that love from your higher self. Feel that love and how appreciated you are, even if you don't see it in that moment. All it takes is a little shift in perspective, and everything can change for you in that moment. So remember, you are loved beyond measure. I just wanted to share that with you today, because I see a lot of you struggling and feeling unworthy and unloved, and that you're not making a difference, that you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing. You're doing what you're supposed to be doing. Finding your way back to the love that you are is what you're supposed to be doing. Working on yourself is what you're supposed to be doing. And as you learn things, you share it with those around you that are asking, of course, because otherwise they can't hear you. We've all been through that. But just be still and let your guides give you a group hug today, and know that you are worthy of all the riches and abundance of the universe. There's nothing here that you have to earn. You're doing this by your design, not anyone else's. Nobody sent you here. This is your learning experience that you wanted to do. You wanted to come down here and help Earth and the humans and shift everything. And you are so loved. You are so loved. And if there was one thing that I could do to convey that to you, I would do it in a heartbeat. But just sit and let your team remind you that you are love and that you are perfect the way you are. And stop trying to be somebody that you're not, because you are the perfect puzzle piece here. We all have to be our own little puzzle pieces to fit together, to make the beautiful whole that we all are together, And anyway, so this is Lori from Crystal Earth Magic. I just wanted to share that with you today, because again, I see a lot of you struggling. I see a lot of you doubting. Just hang on and feel that love, and remember who you are. You are a divine being of light, a fractal of source. You are the greatest angels that have ever walked this earth, and you have shifted everything already. Even if you don't see it in your environment right now, even if people don't understand you, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You are that love, and you are so, so appreciated, so loved. and so amazing. Okay, so have a beautiful day, and I'll be back with a video tomorrow, and I hope to see you then. Bye-bye.